borrowed the key and I looked at it and I said, my God, I'll rent that from you, but throw in the alley. And he says, do whatever you want. Well, this is a new venture and it landed on my lap. It's an alleyway in downtown Kingston on Wellington Street near Antique Alley, but we call ours Martello Alley. And it's kind of a fun little art gallery. It's open and people kind of just wander in to this alley, wander through because they're not quite sure what it is. These are our outside store shelves. So the gallery's actually that, but we extend it to the alley and the courtyard. It was basically a kind of a rundown alley, a little bit dingy, maybe a bit scary to some people. And with a little bit of paint and some imagination, I've managed to transform this as if it was my own canvas, transform it into like a little French village with a little courtyard in the center. I think it's important to use these old alleys, they're little nooks and crannies in the heart of the town that for most people are kind of ignored because we haven't really done anything with the large majority of them. Apart from this one and the one that Chez Piggy is in, we really don't do anything with the alleys except maybe park a car in it, put garbage in it, or leave it empty. And so this is my way of showing the people of Kingston what you can do with just a little bit of imagination and some paint. What you could do, you could transform this into a real enterprise and make it a very exciting and vibrant part of our downtown. Tourists love this, I have to tell you. And a lot of the people from Europe say, well, this is exactly what we do all the time in Europe. But in North America, it's kind of unusual. So I'm hoping to start a new trend. But have you seen what we've done here now?
Did you change it?
Yeah, well, that's new. Yeah, the window, yeah. Did you want to be on? One of the first things I did when I came here was to paint the ground with this cobblestone pattern, and all I used was a roller for the background gray and a sponge for the red part. Next spring I'll be changing the colors up just to make it look a bit more random, but I wanted to give people the impression that we are in a little courtyard here, and almost everybody is fooled except maybe 1 or 2% of the people who are bricklayers or in the construction business. Everybody else thinks that this is real brick. And even the walls too, I painted these with a sponge, and you just change the color a little bit and paint, like dab it over, and it gives the impression that it's a real brick wall. There's a little corner I still can't reach, so I'm going to reach that next spring. Most of the stuff here was done through using cheap materials, or materials that you could easily find anywhere. And that bucket is, that tower was made from a bucket that I cut in half that I bought at the hardware store around the corner. But most of the stuff is original. I've just kind of disguised it with paint. Yeah, come on, we're open. See, you have more people coming in. That's a great thing about this. People love exploring these little alleys. And Martello Alley is really my vision of the way Christmas shopping should be. Not getting in your SUV and fighting for a parking spot at the huge shopping market or the shopping center or the big box store. I mean, that's no fun. You know, getting the latest, running in to get the latest electronic gadget, which your kids are going to forget in 6 months. This is what they'll remember. They'll remember the outside, the cold, the snow falling, the lights and everything. It's the experience of the shopping at Christmas, and that's what we're trying to create here at Martello Alley. People can find us downtown. We're near the Antique Alley. We're located on Wellington Street, just north of Princess. We are open every day from 10 in the morning till 5 p.m. That's every day of the week. We can be found on Facebook, and our Facebook name is Martello Alley, all one word, and that's our Twitter handle as well. And our website is martelloalley.com.
Thanks.